Hey guys, what's up? I hope that you've been doing well since we last spoke, and I hope that you guys have all been taking care of yourselves and just having the best of luck in your lives. Did you miss me? I missed you too. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you're just having an excellent holiday season. Make sure to spend time with your loved ones, take care of the people around you, and just spread joy and cheer. Always remember to spread joy and cheer. But let's jump into today's video. So we are going to be looking at the near future for your connection. I've just been feeling a lot of anticipation in the collective energy lately, a lot of people wondering what comes next, getting restless, and just wanting some clarity and wanting some answers. So hopefully this video is coming at a serendipitous time for a lot of you guys. But before we get into it, I do want to take a moment as usual to check in with you guys and make sure that you are taking care of yourselves and taking care of your bodies. So if you haven't had the chance to drink some water yet today, I would love it if you could take this as your reminder to go ahead and drink some water, because your body really needs hydration in order to do all the things it needs to do. So definitely make sure that you remember to drink some water today. And also, if you have been sitting or laying in the same position for a while now, I would love it if you could remember to just get up and walk around for a few minutes or so at some point today, because I promise it'll get your blood flowing and your joints, your muscles, and your bones will thank you. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into things. So we've got 4 decks in front of you guys here today. This is going to be pile 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I've got some mini playing cards here to help you guys choose your pile. And I'll give you guys a second to just meditate, pause this video if you need to, and think about which of these is calling you in. All right, well, hello my friends who chose pile 1. So if you guys felt attracted to the King of Hearts as well as the Light Seers Tarot, then this reading is for you. And we're gonna try and figure out what happens next in your connection with your person. So the first thing we'll do for you guys is grab a few cards to get a read on the overall energy that's currently surrounding your connection with your person. So Spirit, what can you tell us about pile 1's connection with their person? What do you have to tell us about pile 1's connection with their person, Spirit? Okay, so we have the 4 of Wands. Okay, the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Okay. Pile 1, I feel like a lot of you guys are asking about some very ambitious people. I feel like your person is someone who's currently in the process of maturing. I think that they're coming from a more independent energy to an energy that understands how to be part of a partnership. You know, this is someone who used to kind of do their own thing and leave everybody else to the wayside, make their own plans, and just plan things based on what they want to do. And I feel like now they're kind of growing into a new version of themselves who is interested in like facilitating a safe environment for everyone around them, keeping everybody safe, making sure that they are stable and dependable in the eyes of the people in their life, rather than just worrying about taking care of themselves. So I feel like your person is coming from a very defensive, very lone wolf kind of space to this very partnership oriented type of space. And I sense that a lot of you guys are feeling that warmth. You're feeling a lot more compassion from your person. You're feeling like you're getting a lot more attention from them. And if that's not already happening, I sense it's going to happen very soon. I think that, again, they're in the midst of this transition between, you know, being only worried about their own needs, about themselves, to being worried about the safety of the people around them, and being as dependable as they can. I sense for some of you guys, your person has been through something really, really intense recently, and it's very possible it has to do with like literally their survival. With this lion energy, the lion always reminds me of the heart. You know, the lion speaks from the heart, roars from the heart. So it's possible your person, you know, has something to do with their own heart that, you know, they're kind of dealing with right now. I sense for some of you guys, even like medically, that could be part of something that they're going through. But I also sense that like it's possible they're very invested in a creative endeavor. This is someone who maybe their job or just a lot of their daily life has to do with creativity and has to do with expressing themselves in an unconventional type of way. And I sense that they've been so caught up in that world that it's been difficult for them to really foster more meaningful and closer relationships. So I think that they are about to experience a transition when it comes to their creative life and when it comes to their work life as well. What I see surrounding this connection is that you and your person have a very, very powerful chemistry. There's a very powerful passion here. There's a very meaningful and mutual passion here. You know, I see you guys feeling like this is something divine, feeling like, you know, we have this 4 of Wands energy, this 11/11 energy, and you've always felt this very intense connection with your person. But what I'm picking up, not from the cards, but from my intuition, is that this is a connection that's been kind of tumultuous in the past. You know that there are these intense emotions that you feel towards them, but there's a lot of doubt kind of coming in the underlying aspects of this energy, where a lot of you guys are kind of questioning whether or not they're right for you, even though you feel such a divine and powerful connection with them. You feel like maybe this person doesn't really have what I'm looking for. They're not giving me what I need. They're not giving me what I want. And a lot of you guys are going to have to sort of readjust those thoughts and those feelings as your person sort of jumps into this space of maturing, because you're going to realize that it was a matter of your person not having the priorities that you needed them to have. But I think that their priorities are coming into a shift and coming into a change where you'll feel like you are far more of, you know, someone who's important to them, and a focus in their life. I think that you and your person are in communication. I think that your person, if you haven't heard from this person recently, you are going to hear from them very soon. And they are going to reach out with a lot of energy. They're going to reach out with a lot of direction and a lot of passion. They're going to make it clear that they want to talk to you. I'm seeing for some of you guys, you might even receive messages from them on multiple platforms, because I see this like very straightforward, very passionate, very direct energy happening right now. And this very powerful connection, communicative connection happening energetically between you and your person right now. So a lot of you guys might be feeling that energy, but not getting it in the 3D. And if that's the case, I think a lot of you are very much coming into a space where your person's going to communicate rather soon. But let's see what else we have here, just about what's coming in the near future. So we have this Hermit card coming in. We have Judgment, and you know, we've got this blue energy coming in, which is representative of the throat chakra. So that's definitely a very auspicious sign when it comes to hearing from your person soon. Another blue card coming in too. So very much, oh my God, you know, Spirit has a lot of messages for you guys, Pile 1, because Spirit feels like you and your person are both sort of going off on these like spiritual adventures right now. Introspection is really big, and both of you guys are kind of on this journey of self-discovery, on this journey of understanding yourselves a lot better. And I sense with this Hermit card and with this Judgment card that you're both kind of in the midst of a spiritual awakening. I definitely sense, you know, Judgment is the card of calling. You know, whether it's that your intuition is calling, Spirit is calling you, or you know, another person is calling you up on the phone. I feel like this Judgment card is definitely a sign alongside this Page of Pentacles that your patience is going to reward you. I think that something that's coming next in this connection is not only this personal transformation for your person, but also this transformation for the connection from this isolation state where you guys are both kind of contemplating having this introspective moment. It's it's moving from that to this very physical, Page of Pentacles, very material, very reliable. The Page of Pentacles is someone who you can count on, someone that that's going to be someone who you can ask them for the homework if you didn't do it. That's very Page of Pentacles energy, and I feel like you are going to have a much more reliable connection in the 3D with your person, where you will feel like, okay, this is something I can count on. My person is here. My person's energy is here. It's something I can touch. It's something I can feel. It's something that I don't have to doubt or question. So that's something that I see coming in for you guys. Just communication from your person and this very steady presence in your life. What else can we see here, Spirit? We have the Page of Wands. And we have the World. Some of you guys, with this King of Wands that I saw, I saw your person almost like on this journey, on this like individual journey where they're only worrying about themselves. And, with this Four of Wands, the way it's depicted, it almost seems like these girls are kind of on this journey away from home. And they're thinking about home, and it's in their viewpoint, but they can't really focus on that right now because they're kind of exploring this other aspect of life. And so I feel like your person is kind of, on their own journey through self-discovery right now, and that might mean that they are physically away from you. It might mean that they would need to travel to come back to you, and I see them kind of exploring that option, and I see travel sort of being involved with your person coming back and communicating with you. I think that if you guys are watching this, Pile 1, and you're dealing with a connection where you're at a distance from your person, a message that I'm getting from Spirit is that you'll know your person is going to reach out to you when they travel to your area. Like, if your person's in town, and it's not going to happen from you traveling to their area. I feel like this is going to be something where your person travels near you, and that's when they are going to sort of come in with this beautiful blue communicative energy, this beautiful new exciting communicative energy that they have here. I think that they are really, really coming into this more mature version of themselves, and they're like so ready to invite you into that. But I think that the reason there might have been some isolation or, very slow communication. I feel like the lines of communication are open with this person, Pile 1, but there's like slow communication here of like, you guys are kind of on the edge of your seat. Like, when am I going to hear from them again? When am I next going to be able to see them? There's a lot of questions as to when this communication is coming rather than how. And I sense that there's been a lot of things that your person needs to discover within themselves, but now, that they've had the time to really have that moment and have that transformation, they're really focused on connection. They're really focused on the people in their life. They're ready to sort of transition away from self-care. Again, it's possible they went through something really big, a big transition in work, or perhaps a health concern, and I sense that really caused them to become this like recluse type of energy and kind of push people away, but they're ready to learn the lessons that they were meant to learn from whatever big event that was. And so I sense that your patience is going to be rewarded here, and what happens next is, number one, I think travel. So if you guys are happening at a distance, I see your person kind of coming closer to you, or maybe giving you an invitation to come closer to them, and I see some communication coming in here, and you guys feeling very, very fulfilled by that. But let's see what else we can see here. I'm going to grab an animal card just to see what Spirit has to say about the energy surrounding your connection, Pile 1. Okay, so we have vulture. I think that obviously vultures have sort of this negative connotation, right, of a dead thing, or scavenging a dead thing. But I also feel like something that's important is that vultures have incredible eyesight. They have incredible perspective. They can see things from a very, very wide view, and they can understand the full picture a lot better than other people can from the same height or from the same angle. And I sense with this air energy that's coming out here that Spirit is trying to let you guys know that your person is seeing things from a better viewpoint from before. And even though that is a harbinger of transformation, even though that is a harbinger of things not being like they were before, that isn't something that you need to be scared or worried about, because regardless of anything, perspective is always cleansing. Knowledge is always cleansing, because it allows you more clarity. And I think that with this vulture energy, a lot of you guys are very, very afraid. Like, you're trying to almost, I think that this connection has sort of passed away in some regard. There was a version of this connection that you guys were really, really invested in, and you really wanted that to work, and you were holding on to it. And now that your person has sort of had this little moment to themselves with that King of Wands energy and like pushed you away, you guys are wanting to cling to this like sort of carcass of what things once were before. And I think that Spirit is trying to let you know that like it's time to let that go, because there are new things coming in, and because there's something, I think, better coming in, as long as you're willing to let go of what things were in the past. So I think this is some advice as well to change your viewpoint, change the way that you're choosing to look at things, and try not to hold on to the past. Try more so to open yourself up to something different in the future, because a lot of you guys are thinking things are going to happen in one way and they're going to happen in a totally different way. So I think that whatever fear you guys have of like a death of this connection, whatever past version of this connection you have that you don't want to let go of, just remember that like letting that go and letting it pass and be something from the past is going to give you a higher perspective, and it's also a harbinger that new things can come in. So just allow things to decay as they do, knowing that rebirth is sort of on its way. You know, we have this Judgment card that's a huge sign of rebirth as well. You know, this World card as well. You know, just a lot of new energy is coming in here. So don't get too caught up on mourning the old. We are also going to look at the Black Moon Astrology Oracle. So we have 11th house, friends. And then, then we have Jupiter return, benefits. So, you know, that might be something that is on the nose for some of you guys. You know, that might be sort of what you're looking for from your person or what you're wanting from the connection. But I also feel like there is going to be a lot of just like deeper connection coming in for you guys, where you will realize that through slowing things down, through your person sort of taking this time to themselves, and through you sort of just being supportive rather than trying to force them through this moment in their life, you will have some rewards, you will have some benefits, again, from your patience. Yeah, I feel a lot of you guys have somebody who, I think they're just going through something that they've never been through before, and I think this person really has a lot of passion towards you. There's definitely a lot of physical chemistry in this connection, and there's definitely a lot of feelings of divinity. I think that your person sees you as a divine partner, as a divine counterpart, someone who just inherently serves as an other half. Like, you are someone who very much understands them, and you're someone who I think that they want to create a partnership that lasts for a really long time. And I think that Spirit has been calling them to sort of isolate a little bit and like draw into themselves so that they can come out like a more evolved version. And I think part of that is inspired by your energy. I think that Spirit's trying to communicate here that like you are sort of this friend in your person's ascension, in their transformation and their growth. And I think that your energy has been necessary and has been very beneficial to your person's growth. And so, you know, Spirit just really wants you guys to know that all of this is sort of happening for a reason, but your person still cares for you and still very much would like to communicate with you. And I think that they are coming in very soon to do something kind of surprising, something kind of like shocking. I think the news that's going to come in, you're going to be like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. But let's grab a couple more predictions for the near future. So we have the Eight of Swords coming in here. Yeah, like this exponential growth. Yeah, I always see the Page of Cups, because the Page of Cups, you know, we have the fish that pops out of the cup. You think you're getting a cup of water from the stream and a fish pops out. You know, it's sort of this added bonus, this little surprise that you're just pleased by. I didn't, you know, mean to grab a fish, but I have one anyway. You know, I feel like this is, you know, we have this limited perspective here with this Eight of Swords. We have this feeling of insecurity, this feeling of self-doubt, feeling almost trapped by this paranoia that you're having towards this connection. But I think that your person might be coming in with some type of apology. They might be coming in through travel, as I said. And most importantly, you are going to be very happy with whatever it is that they say, and you're going to be it's almost like you're going to laugh at this old version of yourself who, like, her head is turned completely away and blindfolded from this fish with a cup in it. Like, she can't see this beautiful surprise that's coming in. She can't see this beautiful gift that's coming in. So I see your person kind of coming in with some type of apology, coming in with some type of communication that you'll be very thankful for. And I think that, again, there's just this exponential growth that's coming in for this connection. Something that, like, for a lot of you who chose this pile is going to be very fulfilling and is going to be very pleasurable for you. But let's grab some messages from my handmade message deck to help close off this reading. Spirit, what does pile one's person most want to say to them? I like to shuffle these off camera because I don't want them to fly into the candles and then, you know, get ruined. But let's take a look. We just can't be together right now. So again, you know, I see we have this transition energy, your person sort of growing into their role here. Something tells me I'm supposed to be with you. So they're still feeling that calling towards you. This Judgment card. I picture us being together someday. So wow, that's so interesting. Like, we just can't be together right now, but also something's still telling me I'm supposed to be with you, and I picture us being together someday. I'm opening up with you because you make me feel safe, and this could be a sign that they're opening up energetically because you make them feel safe. I am terrified to lose you. Give me another chance to show you I love you. I am being completely honest with you. So, you know, if you're scared they're hiding something from you, perhaps that's not the case. I don't want you to take my feelings the wrong way. Yeah, perhaps, you know, they're distancing themselves and you don't know why. They don't want to explain it before they're ready. My life affairs aren't going well, and your touch drives me crazy. So hopefully some of those resonate with you guys, and hopefully you guys found this reading helpful. The final thing we'll do for this reading is grab some letter and zodiac charms for some confirmation that this was for you. So Spirit, which of these are gonna apply to pile one? Okay, gonna grab one more letter. All right, for zodiacs, you guys got Aries, Virgo, Taurus, Taurus again, Gemini, and Aries again. And then for letters, you guys got K, L, E, I, Z, L, O, P, and M. So maybe that's you or your person's initials, or it spells something out for you guys. The zodiacs could be your sun signs or possibly your big three. And, you know, The charms don't have to apply to you guys. They are just a cherry on top for confirmation. So if the rest of the reading resonates, then it could definitely still be for you. But I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and please don't forget to drink some water. If any of you guys are interested in a personal reading, I do have my email in the description and in the comment section, so you guys can contact me there just for some more information on my pricing and the services that I offer and everything like that. And also, if you enjoyed this reading, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. Okay, bye bye. All right, hello my friends who chose pile 2. So if you guys felt attracted to the King of Spades as well as the Ostera Tarot, then this reading is for you, and we're going to try and figure out what is going to happen next in your connection with your person. So for the first thing we'll do for you guys, we're going to grab a few cards to get a read on the overall energy that is currently surrounding your connection with your person. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 2's connection with their person? What can you tell us? Okay, so we have the Devil, the Page of Swords, and the Empress. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So what I'm picking up on from this energy is that someone involved in this dynamic is battling addiction. I feel like there is a very, very, very sensual energy here. I feel like there's a very physical, very sexual connection between you and your person. This person is very attracted to you, and I think physically you're very attracted to them as well. I think that there's a lot of pleasure that happens here between you, and perhaps that's the addiction that we're referring to here, because I think that, you know, it's possible that your person feels they're addicted to you, feels like they can't stop thinking about you, or just can't wait until the next time that they get to have that physical relationship with you. But I see this constant restless mental energy here that's telling me that, like, your person can't stop thinking about you and can't stop thinking about this connection. But I also think in general that they kind of have an addictive personality, and Spirit is asking that you guys be careful with that, because this person struggles with self-control is what I'm hearing. And so, you know, it can be difficult moving forward, and it can be difficult really wrangling that problem in this connection. I sense that a lot of you guys are showing your person a lot of love, and you're showing your person a lot of care, and you genuinely feel like there is a future here in this connection. And I think that your person feels the same way, but I also sense that you know, they're kind of stuck in their ways. And I feel this is a message just to some of you guys who chose this pile from Spirit, but like, this person is very stuck in their ways. And so if you are expecting for them to change drastically in any way, or, you know, sort of grow past something that is a deal breaker for you, I sense that it's very likely that will take a really, 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 really long time to happen, to the point where a lot of you guys are going to get a little bit frustrated. But to those of you who don't resonate with that message, you know, I do still sense this very powerful, sort of addictive, very sexual energy coming in here. I think that your person is almost like in this obsessive state towards you. And I think that's to everybody who sort of chose this pile. You know, your person is very much in this realm of obsessiveness, definitely thinking and thinking and overthinking, you know, about you, about this connection. You know, we have this King of Spades here, which is the King of Swords. So definitely still lending to that overthinking energy. Your person kind of unable to shake themselves of this connection, shake themselves of you. I think they feel very attached to you, very bonded to you, very unable to let you go. It's possible some of you guys have children with this person, but I sense that there is a very, very powerful love that you both kind of feel for one another, and you're both very curious about each other right now. You're both thinking a lot about each other, thinking a lot about the future, thinking a lot about, how this relationship can work in the future, but I also sense that along with that is sort of this inability to let go of the past. I think that there's something that might have happened between you and this person in the past that you're kind of struggling to get over together, and I think that a conversation kind of needs to be had here, and you guys know that, but I think that you're kind of scared to bring it up with your person because you're scared of how they might react, but perhaps that's a message for a select few of you. But let's get some more information about what's happening in the near future, you guys. So we have the Two of Swords coming in here. We have Judgment, and we have the Magician. Okay. So, okay, the theme that I'm really getting from this energy is like we have all of this beautiful intensity, and we have all of this beautiful these like raw materials for love, but I feel like you guys are struggling to get over something, to be able to allow that love to flourish or allow that love to blossom. And I sense particularly your person, again, because I'm getting such a stubborn energy, such a sort of like stuck in their own ways type of energy, that's kind of causing some conflict for you guys because you feel like they're not seeing what it is that you're seeing. Like you're seeing this connection through the lens of so much divinity, so much higher energy, love and light, etc. Whereas they're seeing things in such a lower realm, and in such a lower frequency that they are struggling to really understand where you're coming from when you're coming to them from a place of love. And so I see this sort of conflict of your person wanting to push you away in the moments when you're trying to give them love, because they're very much struggling with their own sort of internal battles or internal issues here. But I sense that's like they're open right now to kind of listening more to their intuition, and I sense that spirit has a very big message for your person that's going to allow them to like communicate with themselves a little bit better, and it's going to allow them to communicate with you a little bit better as well. I see this Magician card really lending to this potential that's coming in the energy. I think in the near future, meaning the next few weeks, I think that your person is going to have a lot to say. I think that they're going to have a lot to say to themselves, like in conversations with themselves. They're going to make a lot of new realizations that maybe they hadn't made before. And those things are really going to set them up for success when it comes to being able to find harmony in this connection. But I think that spirit is also warning that like it's very possible that they don't take from these lessons what they need to, and that it still sort of ends in a space of stagnation. Spirit definitely wants you guys to know that you're dealing with an overthinker. You're dealing with someone who sees the world from the view of their own mind and struggles to see the world in any other way. So it's going to be sort of difficult to get through to them as time goes on, but I sense that they are still feeling this deep energetic connection with you that you're feeling with them, and they are so very, very invested in this connection with you. This isn't something that they have walked away from, moved on from, decided to give up on. We have this Devil card, and it's really telling me that they feel so attached to you, and they feel like it's almost like impossible to let you go. Even if this connection causes them pain or strife or difficulty, your person still feels like you guys are meant to be together, still feels like this is the future that's meant to happen, and they want to hold on to that. But I sense, in the near future, there's going to be some communication issues, pile 2. It's going to be really difficult to get through to your person, especially when like they're having a lot of breakthroughs and getting through to themselves, and learning certain things for the first time, that they're going to be kind of sensitive to the idea of like being misinterpreted. So spirit is kind of warning against trying to tell this person how they feel, and really sort of hoping you guys will focus on receiving your person's emotions and receiving how they feel and kind of understanding things from their perspective a little bit better. Because I sense that they're kind of really struggling to understand it themselves, and so they just need to communicate with someone else about it. But, you know, they need to sort of come to the right conclusions on their own. I think a lot of you guys are going to get a little frustrated because there's some indecision here. Your person's like, you want your person to choose you in the way that you've chosen them. You've given them love. You've given them light. You've given them the things that they need in order to reciprocate those things for you, but they haven't really given them in the same way in return, I sense, with this Two of Swords card and with this Judgment card coming in here. You know, a lot of you guys have things that are sort of boiling under the surface, burning in your stomach that you wish you could tell your person about, but you just don't feel like it's safe, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And also, like, if that doesn't resonate, that's totally fine. You can feel free to try another pile or another video. But for those of you who it does resonate, you know, I sense that Spirit is really trying to urge you guys to really listen to your intuition and listen to the things that you are kind of burying down and swallowing and not letting yourself say, because there's a lot of important messages in that. But what else can we see here? We have the Ten of Swords and we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, because I feel like there's a lot of disappointment, you guys. That's kind of, it seems to be queuing to come in with this connection. You know, a lot of you guys understand how much your person cares about you, and a lot of you guys understand how intensely and deeply you feel about this connection. But I feel like in the near future, you know, there's going to be sort of this, again, this potential and this feeling like your person is getting there, and this feeling like your person can hear you and that they're there for you and that they are, you know, going to give you the things that you need in order to feel loved in this connection. But then I sense that there's going to be sort of this very, very shocking or very surprising letdown here, where your person kind of backslides or doesn't necessarily do what you expected them to do based on the behavior leading up or based on the energy leading up. And I think a lot of you guys are going to feel a little bit trapped in that energy or feel a little bit like it's a dead end. Spirit wants to just encourage anybody watching this reading pile to listen to your intuition. That is the biggest and most important thing here. Whether or not this connection is meant for you is what's in question in the near future, is what's in question in the next few weeks. So it's about asking yourself, am I enjoying myself? Am I being true to myself? Am I feeling free and safe to be true to myself? Or am I trying to shrink smaller to make room for somebody else? Am I in pain? Am I feeling forgotten? Whatever the case may be, Spirit is really asking a lot of you guys watching this pile to just ask yourself those questions. And if you do find at the end of that inquiry that this connection is right for you, then it's okay to be more patient with your person, because this person really does care about you and this person really does love you. But always remember to prioritize yourself, prioritize your own health, because as I said, I see sort of this lack of improvement, and you guys sort of being led on this journey of a letdown a little bit because your person isn't actually giving you sort of what you're looking for. So yeah, let's grab an animal card just for some more advice from Spirit on what this connection is looking like. Okay, we have the rabbit. So what I'm getting from this energy, you know, I'm thinking of a rabbit hole, you know, being very, very, very far down deep into the earth. And, you know, like Alice in Wonderland, because I'm seeing this girl here as well. So I'm thinking of like Alice in Wonderland, you sort of slip down a rabbit hole and you fall. And I think that Spirit is sort of asking a lot of you guys to make sure that you are being diligent in understanding who you came in with. So if you have trouble traversing a labyrinth, if you're exploring a labyrinth without a map in the dark, like, it's very difficult to do that on your own. But if you have someone who's also kind of sabotaging the journey, or who's not giving you the tools to be able to find your way, then that just makes it worse. And so I feel like Spirit is asking you, like, is this someone who's helpful in this journey? You know, rabbits are very helpful. Rabbits are very diligent. They're very fast moving. And I feel like a lot of you guys are very fast moving too. You like to improve in your life. You like to move forward in your life, and you like for things to feel like they're elevating. And so I sense that Spirit just wants you guys to ask yourself if you do feel like you are elevating, or you feel like you're moving forward in this connection. I sense this connection as a whole is in the midst of like a very big energetic transformation. I feel like a lot of things are shifting right now. A lot of lessons are being learned, and a lot of things are currently in flux, especially when it comes to the future of this connection and whether or not it's guaranteed. I think a lot of that is based on what you decide within the next few weeks, because I think some big eye-opening messages are coming in that are going to help you to understand the situation a lot better. Let's grab a couple of cards from the Black Moon Astrology Oracle. But I see this person really frustrating you guys. I see them saying things that are really hurtful to you in the near future. And I see you guys feeling just really hurt and upset by whatever it is they choose to say to you, because it's going to be really disappointing based on something you were hoping. And yeah, you're going to just feel called to inquire with yourself as to whether it's worth it. So we have Pisces, I believe. And then what else do we have here? Uranus, Genius. Okay. So I feel like there is going to be a little bit of emotional chaos here, a little bit of a emotional black and white type of energy in the near future. You know, Spirit is predicting that something's going to change at the drop of a hat. Something very unexpected is going to happen when it comes specifically to your person's energy. So they might, you know, start getting closer to you and then pull away very suddenly, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like there's going to be a very, very big switch up, a very big change that's going to be kind of very chaotic for you guys. I sense a lot of you are going to know just how much your person loves you. That's what's going to be revealed in the coming weeks, you guys. Just how much your person loves you is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So you will have a lot of clarity on how they feel. You will have a lot of clarity on what you mean to them, and you will have a lot of clarity on what their plans are for themselves for the future, and that's going to help you in the plans that you make for your future. So for some more predictions, we have this Five of Wands, we have the Emperor, and we have the Five of Swords. Okay. So this is Aries energy, and we also had Capricorn energy coming in on the board. We have the Three of Swords coming in at the bottom of the deck too. Pile 2, I really wish that like there was some better news, but I do see, you know, some argumentative, some chaotic, and some conflict focused energy here. I feel like it's very possible that you and your person will get into some kind of conflict or some kind of argument with one another. I think it's very possible, especially with this Aries energy coming in, that someone's going to be very, very unwilling to control their anger. Very, very unwilling to control the way that they choose to speak to you. And I think that it's going to lead to, you know, the way I see the Five of Swords is like you are so focused on winning an argument that you end up saying things that you just can't ever unsay. You know what I mean? And I sense just with this energy, you know, I see someone very focused on this conflict, which the Five of Wands is it is an argument, it is a conflict, it is a war, but it's also a conflict that like it's going nowhere. It's making no progress. There is no winning, but your person is so focused on that they end up basically kind of like stabbing you in the back or it's possible, you know, you guys might be the ones to do that. So I sense that the advice from Spirit is just to make sure that your communication with this person doesn't go too far, that you're not communicating things like venom and resentment and anger, because that could lead to like a permanent end in this connection. And if you guys don't want that, then definitely make sure that you're trying as hard as you can to not get too held up with things that are making you frustrated or things that are making you angry, and try your best to kind of maintain the peace here. But, you know, if you're willing to lose this connection with your person and you feel that you need to stick up for yourself in some capacity, definitely be sure to do that as well. You know, obviously this is just, you know, we're doing this reading when focusing on the connection, but obviously that's not always everybody's priority. Sometimes sticking up for yourself is your priority. Sometimes, you know, being right could be your priority as well. But definitely Spirit is warning to not get too fixated on that. But let's grab some channeled messages from your person, you guys. Spirit, what can you tell us from pile 2's person? Which of these is truest to pile 2's person and their heart? Okay. I would prefer it if we took things slow. So I do see a very slow moving energy coming from this person. Sort of like it feels like being with them in life feels to people who are fast moving like you're sort of stuck in mud a little bit, is almost how I feel. Like your feet are kind of heavier, harder to move. I really want to make love to you. We have that sexual energy coming in here. You are the song in my heart. If you call, I'll come. It hurt me so much to walk away from you. So perhaps there was a time in the past that your person did that. I honestly need some space. You can make me smile like a little kid. You are on my mind today. And I don't know how to fix us. So hopefully you guys resonated with some of those, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this reading. The final thing we'll do is grab some letter and zodiac charms for some confirmation that this was for you. So Spirit, which of these might apply to pile 2? For zodiacs, you guys got Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. And then for letters, you guys got X, I, C, N, A, Q, O, R, and T. So maybe that spells something out for you guys, or, you know, it could be you or your person's initials. The zodiacs could be your sun signs or possibly your big 3, but if the charms don't resonate at all, that's also totally fine. They are just a cherry on top for confirmation, and if the rest of the reading resonates, then it could definitely still be for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. And if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading about your specific situation, I have my email in the description and in the comment section, so you guys can contact me there for some more information just about my prices and the services that I offer and everything like that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and please don't forget to drink some water. Okay, bye-bye. All right, well, hello, my friends who chose pile 3. So if you guys felt attracted to the King of Diamonds as well as the Steampunk Tarot, then this reading is for you, and we are going to try and figure out what is going to happen next in this connection, what is going to happen in the near future. So the first thing we'll do for you guys is grab a few cards to get a read on the overall energy that is currently surrounding your connection with your person. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 3's connection with their person? What can you tell us about pile 3's connection? We have the 6 of Pentacles, We have the 10 of Wands. And we have the 7 of Wands. Okay. Okay. You know, I think that to a lot of readers, these cards might seem like a negative thing, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, like the energy that I'm picking up on is that your connection is coming into like this much lighter, much easier, much simpler space from what you guys existed in previously. Like I feel like with this 6 of Pentacles, you and your person, either this is already happening or it's about to happen. I see just so much like time being shared together. I see so much closeness, so much intimacy, so much openness and sharing, like just your person sharing new things that you didn't know about them before, sharing new things that you didn't realize they felt or that they thought or that they, you know, had been through. I see this person being very successful in their career. We have this King of Pentacles coming in here. This might be someone who owns a house, or this might be someone who's on their way to buying a house right now. You know, I see this person just being so ready, again, either soon or right now as you're watching this reading, you already resonate with this, but I see them feeling like they want to know more about you. They want to know more about your life and the things you've been through and your thoughts and your feelings, etc. But I feel like in the past in this connection, you felt like you had to fight for space in this person's life. Like you felt almost this burden of independence when you were supposed to be part of like a connection, or you were supposed to be part of a partnership. It's possible there was a separation here, or it's possible you were with this person like, you know, in some sort of friendship or connection, but they just kept sort of leaving you by the wayside or leaving you on your own, and not making you a priority, not choosing you enough, and not making enough time for you. And I just see this shift in the energy. I see you guys sort of overcoming and turning over a new leaf, and coming to a space where your person is ready to nurture, ready to work on this connection. And again, I see this person being good at their career, or they're really good at school, or they're very accomplished in whatever it is that they're doing. And so they have put a lot of focus into that. Maybe they have a business, you know, whatever the case may be. They're putting a lot of focus into that. And I sense that there hasn't been enough room for you, but you know that they know how to work really hard at something. And so I sense that for a lot of you guys, your person's gonna shift that business-minded, work-minded focus onto you and really take time to like nurture this connection with a very step-by-step focused, meticulous, dedicated energy, that's gonna make you guys feel very nurtured and make you guys feel very like loved. I sense that you guys are asking about someone who might be older than you. You know, I see this sort of sense of like, you feel like you're lacking your footing. You feel like you don't quite have your sea legs in the world that this person like resides in, basically. And a lot of you guys feel kind of like insecure about that because you can't really like give your 2 cents. You can't really give your opinions or your thoughts or, you know, your perspective on things as much because you feel like they can't really use your help because like you don't understand this world as much as they do. So it's like either this person is kind of older than you, and they've just been around the block a few times, or they're just a lot more experienced than you are in something that they're doing. And it's just something that can make you feel a little bit insecure. But yeah, I feel like you guys have felt in the past like you're fighting for room in this person's life. I do feel like this is someone who's older than you. I feel like this is someone who's accomplished in their career or in business, etc. They've gotten recognition for the things that they've done. And I feel like you are about to turn over a new leaf of sort of intimacy and sharing and just warmth with one another. So I just see a lot of beauty happening here, and I see you guys moving past sort of this energy that was really difficult on you guys in the past. So I feel like your person's going to sort of step up and be a bit more of a character in your life, like communicate with you more, and again, just take that business-minded energy that they had and really put that focus on building this connection. But let's get some more information about the near future, pile 3. What can you tell us about the near future for pile 3's connection, Spirit? Okay, so we have the King of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Sorry about that. I'm getting over a cold. I didn't mean to sniffle in your ear. So yeah, I see a lot of you guys having this like blossoming transformation within yourself, because I feel like what I'm hearing from Spirit for a lot of you guys who chose this pile is you have been taught for a lot of your life that it's normal for you to need to work to be loved, like that you need to earn love from others, or that you need to give a lot of yourself or change a lot of yourself, or whatever the case may be, in order to earn love from others. And I sense that through this connection with your person, a lot of you guys have decided like, no more. Like, I'm done with that journey. Like, I'm not going to change myself. And maybe you've tried to like, you've backslid or taken some steps back in that journey in a few moments in this connection, because you want this person to like you. You want this person to give you their time. You want this person to give you their attention. You're very mesmerized and impressed by this person. And I think that you care very deeply about them, which I definitely would say that they feel the same way. But I sense that like a lot of you guys are learning lessons through this connection of like, you're over it. Like, you are so over the journey of changing yourself, of, you know, shrinking yourself down, whatever the case may be. You are feeling like you're deserving of love. And I sense that if you haven't already learned those lessons, that is what this connection is here for. You know, I think that you are supposed to blossom into this sense of confidence. You're supposed to come into your own, and you're supposed to unapologetically be you, without the fear of like losing somebody else over that, if that makes any sense. And I sense that the lesson a lot of you guys are about to learn is that like, it does pay off to just be yourself. You know, I think that a lot of you guys have decided that you're not going to alter yourself for this person, and they are still going to come towards you. Like, they are still going to choose you, and you are still going to overcome this moment of feeling isolated, feeling lost, feeling forgotten, and feeling like this person isn't showing you attention. I think that they are going to feel like you truly, truly deserve a lot of the things that you haven't been getting, and a lot of the things that you have been asking for. Like, what I'm seeing here with this Page of Swords is that like, you've been asking. You've shown your curiosity of like, hey, when do you think you can give me this? When do you think you can communicate with me? When do you think you can buy me flowers, or whatever the case may be? And you have perhaps been like dealing with this like disappointment cycle where your person's not giving you the things that you're asking for, or giving you the things that you're wanting, or maybe just not communicating as frequently as you'd want them to. And I think that your person just wants to like reward you and show you that they've been listening, that they heard you, that even though it might have seemed like they ignored you, they were actually just busy, or they actually just really did not have the time or the energy at that moment in time to give you those things that you needed, but they heard you and they noted it down, and they're ready to give you those things now. And so I see this big transition here where you guys feel like, oh, okay, I understand what I need to do. I can just be myself, and my person is still going to choose me. I can just ask for the things that I need, and my person, you know, is going to hear me. So I sense a lot of you guys are going to go from this energy of like hyper independence and feeling like neglected to feeling very, very much like you've been heard this whole time, like your person has wanted to take care of you this whole time, and like you are thankful that you did the things that you did in the past to stick up for yourself, or to ask for the things that you wanted, because your person's going to feel very ready to give them to you now. And you never pretended to be someone that you're not. And so this whole time they've been preparing themselves to be the partner for the person you've told them that you are. whether it be energetically or in the 3D. I see your person feeling like this authentic energy coming from you. And I see you guys feeling like this perspective is heightened, and like your person's been paying attention the whole time and feeling very, very grateful. Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles. I see like a gift. I see your person coming in and giving you a gift, and we also have the King of Swords coming in here. So yeah, I feel like something's been like orchestrated behind your back. I feel like there's been a little bit of a strategy, a little bit of a plan. For some of you guys, your person's like literally planning a trip for you. For some of you guys, your person is just planning to give you something that you've always wanted, like a gift, something monetary or financial, or something that you can hold on to, or just, something romantic. I see this big grand gesture coming in the near future, especially within the next few weeks. And, that makes a lot of sense with Christmas time coming up at the time that I'm posting this video, but obviously at whatever point in time you're watching this, I see a gift coming in. I see your person just showing that they were thoughtful. I see them just really showing you that they've thought a lot about this, and they've thought a lot about you, and they've gotten to know you, and they really do care. And so, and it's like, I see this new energy, right, of like sharing intimacy and your person just really like wanting to know more about you. But on top of that new energy of your person wanting to know more about you, I see sort of this like new energy of also wanting to show you that they were listening before. So it's like this wanting to impress you by like pulling out fun facts that you didn't really think that they took that much notice of before. So yeah, I see just this grand gesture of thoughtfulness. I see a lot of you guys feeling like your person has taken the time, taken the effort to hold on to this connection. For a lot of you guys who chose this pile, and it's not all of you, but for a lot of you, I think you're in a relationship of some kind with this person. Like you are in contact and there is a relationship of some kind. And yeah, as I said, I think some of you are just feeling this burden of independence, feeling like forgotten, or feeling like your person's just focused on their own life. And I sense that, especially just like with the energy that I'm feeling here, that era is about to change, and you're about to feel just a lot more noticed. And again, Spirit just really wants you guys to know that like this connection is definitely a lesson in like, you should not feel afraid to be yourself. And you should not feel afraid to express yourself, because closed mouths don't get fed. And that's very important. Because, when you want things, you should tell people that you want them, because you might just get them. And I feel like your person has a gesture of their love to give you, and it is something that you have asked for, but Spirit's also saying it's something that you maybe could ask for in the near future, and your person will show you that they were listening. But yeah, so the animal that came out, I didn't tell you that I was drawing one of these, but the animal that came out here is the camel. And what I'm seeing with this camel, like when I am picturing this, obviously you picture a camel in the dry desert. Camels are sturdy and camels are dependable, and they get you from point A to point B, but also, they're very used to being, having a weight on their back, having a burden on their back, and being without the things that they need for long periods of time, being thirsty and things like that. That's something a camel is very used to. And so what I sense with this energy coming out is Spirit is trying to let you know that you don't need to take on this role anymore. Like, you are going to have a lot of weight taken off your shoulders very soon. This camel is like in this nighttime backdrop, there's a moon in the background and everything like that. And so I feel like it's time to lay down, it's time to sleep, it's time to stop this journey of carrying so much weight on your shoulders, and sort of set everything aside and have a little bit of a moment of peace and self-care and care from your person, to get the things that you need, to get some water, to get some food, etc. So I feel like this is Spirit's way of telling you guys that there's going to be a breath of fresh air. There's going to be a break from this burden on your shoulders, and your person's really going to start participating and taking more of a part in this connection. But let's grab some cards from the Black Moon Astrology Oracle. Capricorn, I use. Sagittarius, I see. Okay. So I definitely feel like you guys are going to feel seen. I feel like this is definitely another harbinger that you're going to receive a gift of some kind from your person. I also sense that your person might get a promotion of some kind. Their public reputation is going to change, and they're going to receive a very big achievement of some kind. Your person might be good at public speaking, or they might be offered an opportunity at public speaking very soon. You guys are going to have a very big breakthrough in your creativity and in your passionate expression. I sense from this energy, pile 3, those of you watching this video, you also have some opportunities coming in career, but a lot of you guys, what I sense from your energy is that a change in career is coming in, and a big career opportunity is coming in for you guys, but perhaps not one that you're expecting, and perhaps not one that you thought you would get. I think that you guys are about to be very inspired or feel very inspired when it comes to creative expression, especially when it comes to things you do publicly. So I think that both you and your person are coming into a space of success, especially financially. And I think that that's going to really help with this sort of shift in the energy that we're seeing here, because you're both going to be in some like really, really good moods and high spirits here. But let's grab a couple more predictions with the mini tarot. We have the Six of Wands, the King of Swords. Yeah, we have this success, we have this recognition. Even if it has nothing to do with the love reading, in the next few weeks, I think that both you and your person are about to see some success. Like, I think you're about to see some just attention for the things that you've been doing, some recognition. I have this King of Swords coming out again. We have the World. Yeah. For some of you guys, this might mean that your person is going to travel in some way in order to see you guys or in order to visit you guys. But all in all, I just see this very fulfilling, very harmonious energy coming in, where exactly what you guys want, exactly what you're looking for and hoping for when it comes to this connection might be coming in pretty soon for you guys, because your person's going to show this recognition of you, that they've seen you and that they've been thoughtful of you. And I think just in their communication, but also in a big gesture, in something they say and in something that they do, you are going to feel very fulfilled in this connection, pile 3. So hopefully that resonates with you guys, but let's grab some messages from your person, some channeled messages from them. Spirit, what does pile 3's person most want to say to them right now? Which of these is truest to their heart? Okay. It scares me to get too close to you. So they might have trouble opening up, especially with that King of Pentacles coming in. That makes a lot of sense here, you guys. Marry me. So what a dichotomy. All right, so, I think that there's definitely, for some of you guys watching this reading, marriage could be coming in. As I said, there's a grand gesture coming in. There's a gift coming in. Could be a ring. I sense that your person obviously has had some issues with closeness with other people or opening up with other people. But yeah, that marry me card tells me that your person is maybe scared of commitment, but less scared of you. I am trying so hard to act nonchalant, so perhaps there's some type of secret or some type of surprise here. I'm ready to come to you. We have chemistry. I am trying so hard to forget you. Can we kiss and make up? I love how much you can make me laugh. and I'm trying to be ready to commit to you. Okay, so we have this, little, it scares me to get too close to you, but I'm trying to be ready to commit to you, and I do sort of want this marriage type of energy. I'm trying so hard to forget you is kind of an interesting message to come along with all of these other ones. Kind of wondering how that could be interpreted. Okay, so, I sense that this is a way of your person saying, I feel like it's very impossible to keep my mind off of you. Like I can't think of anything other than you. I can't think of anything other than you, especially if we're in an argument, especially if we're in a conflict or something like that. It's very difficult for me to keep my thoughts focused on the other aspects of my life. But yeah, hopefully some of these resonated with you guys. The final thing we'll do is grab some letter and zodiac terms for some confirmation that this was for you. So Spirit, which of these might apply to pile 3? Which of these might apply to pile 3, Spirit? Okay, so for zodiacs, you guys got Taurus, Aquarius, Aries, and Virgo. And then we've got Libra and Gemini. And for letters, you guys got J, V, G, J again, I, Y, and R. So maybe that spells something out for you guys, or it could be you or your person's initials. The zodiacs could be your sun signs or perhaps your big 3, but the terms don't have to resonate at all. They are just a cherry on top for confirmation, and if the rest of the reading resonates, then it could definitely still be for you. But with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. And if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading, I do have my email in the description and in the comment section, so you guys can contact me there for some more information just about my pricing and the services that I offer and everything like that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and please don't forget to drink some water. Okay, bye-bye. All right, well, hello, my friends who chose pile 4. So if you guys felt attracted to the King of Clubs as well as the Mystic Mondays Tarot, then this reading is for you, and we're going to try and figure out what is going to happen next in your connection with your person, or what's going to happen in the near future. So the first thing we'll do for you guys is grab a few cards to get a read on the overall energy that's currently surrounding your connection with your person. So Spirit, what can you tell us about pile 4's connection? What can you tell us about pile 4's connection, Spirit? Okay, we have the Page of Cups, Death, and the 8 of Swords. Okay. So I sense this person has a lot going on in their life right now, pile 4. And I think this is someone who really truly cares about you, but they're also trying to deal with this like reckoning in their life. I feel like they're trying to really deal with a lot of things changing, a lot of things ending, coming to terms with different aspects of themselves that they didn't know were there. This is somebody who I think is really struggling with a journey with introspection. Like they're trying to really, really journey into themselves and understand themselves better and come to terms with a lot of new things, but they are really struggling with that, and it's really hard for them to come up with answers. So it's like they're just in this really difficult place emotionally. I think that this is somebody who views you as someone who's a lot more ready for this than they are. I think that you guys are taking that personally. I sense with this 8 of Swords coming in here, a lot of you guys feel like, okay, well, my person is not really paying that much attention to me right now. My person is focused on different aspects of their life, and it's very clear that my feelings aren't mutual based on their behavior, because if they felt the same way about me as I feel about them, I would be hearing from them more. I would know how they feel. I would get, more of their time, more of their communication. But I sense that your person, pile 4, is very, very much they care so much about you, and they feel so much, I think, love for you. And these are very, very deep feelings and deep emotions that I'm getting from your person's energy. But at the same time, there's so much confusion in their heart space. There is so much, I think, loss and sadness and fear, and I think it's just very difficult for them to also focus on this connection at the same time. I think that it's not necessarily that they don't want to make you a priority. It's that right now is just not a good time for them to make anybody a priority. And I sense that it's possible some of you guys have even heard that from your person, like they've said that to you, that they just don't know how to make anybody a priority, or they're just not ready for a relationship right now. I sense that it's difficult for them, and a lot of you guys are taking that as a rejection, or taking that personally, or taking that as, something that is wrong with you. But it's not that something's wrong with you as much as it's that your person really does not have the capacity for this connection right now, and they really don't want to hurt you, and they really wish that you wouldn't take that personally. But what else can we see for like the near future, pile 4? We have the 2 of Wands. I think some of you guys really might resonate with pile 1. We have the 5 of Swords, and we have the King of Wands. Okay. So for a lot of you guys, I sense that your person has been kind of pushing you away, or not necessarily pushing you away, but they've been quiet. Like I see you guys feeling like, oh my, like you're feeling almost like obsessive over this connection, and you feel like this insecurity or this shame because you are very aware that like your person isn't as obsessive over this connection as you, because if they were, you would be seeing more evidence of that. And I sense that the reason that that's happening again is that your person is just going through so much right now, that it's just very difficult for them to fit this connection with you into that realm. And they really, really care about you though. Like there is just these beautiful, sweet, romantic feelings in your person's heart here. And it's just a matter of them feeling like ready to address those emotions. I sense here that they have plans in their heart to address those feelings. They have plans to sort of get themselves over the hump, over these difficult emotions that they're feeling, whatever they're going through in their life, they have plans to get over it, and to kind of come towards you and to let you know what's been on their heart and what's been on their mind this entire time. We have this King of Wands showing up here twice, because this King of Clubs as well. So I sense this very focused and determined energy to overcome these challenges and overcome the things that they're going through in order to be able to allow this connection to see the light of day and invite you into their life a little bit further. So I see a lot of you guys having this insecure feeling or questioning yourselves or criticizing yourselves. And the biggest thing that's happening in your person's heart right now is they really, really wish you wouldn't take what they're doing right now personally, as much as you should just give them a little bit more time, because they do plan to overcome whatever it is that's happening in their inner world right now. So I see, in the near future, or happening next in this connection, is your person getting over whatever this is. I see them doing whatever it takes to get over it, and just, I think, primarily letting you know what's been going on and letting you know the reason for them being so quiet or for them being so distant. They have a lot of plans to just not only get through this, but let you know what it is they've been going through so that you can better understand. What do we have here? we have the Emperor, and we have the Five of Wands. And then we also had the King of Pentacles fly on the floor. So, you know, I sense with this Emperor card, your person is definitely trying to redefine, I think, the direction of their life right now. Like they are definitely focused on things that are very pivotal in their journey, that are like impossible to be ignored. I think this is something that even if you were in, you know, no matter how serious a partnership two people are in, like a lot of you guys, pile 4, you are talking to someone who is going through something that would distract them from any connection, and would distract any person from any connection. You know, something very huge for some of you guys, they're mourning the loss of someone in their life. You know, for some of you guys, they have had to deal with something just very difficult financially, just something very difficult emotionally. You know, it's just something that no matter how much someone cares about another individual, this is going to be like a distracting event. So I feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with someone who has pushed you away, but there are these beautiful, sweet feelings and emotions that they have for you. And I think just with this Emperor card, they're trying to find a way to get over it. But Spirit really wants you guys to know that this is something important, and this is something that's really big, and there's no use in trying to compete with this other energy that's in your person's life right now. They're going to get over it on their own. They are fighting through it. They are making sure that they come out on top. The most that you can do right now is be patient, but there was no way, like no matter how much your person cares for you, there was no way you would compete with this other force or this other entity that's causing them to sort of be as quiet as they are, or, you know, be as sort of uninviting as they're being towards you right now. So Spirit just wants you guys to know that like there's nothing you could have done differently, but also that in the near future, your person is going to get a much better handle on things, have a much more secure energy, and be a lot more willing to work hard on this connection and nurture those feelings that they already have. Your person sees something very special in you, pile 4. They feel like there is this unique, very a very rare energy, but also it's almost like this perfection energy, this innocent energy that they see in you, of like the feelings that they have for you are very pure. The feelings that they have for you are untainted and hopeful and beautiful. And I think that they are just very excited to get this connection going and keep working on this connection once they're out of the woods in this other aspect of their life, in this other conflict, this other issue. So I sense that something really big, you know, I think maybe it has to do with your person's family for a lot of you guys, but something really big is happening for them that is causing them to feel like they can't give you the attention that you guys deserve. But in the near future, pile 4, a lot of you guys are going to get this very passionate expression of emotion. A lot of you guys are going to get a bit of a promise for the future as well. You know, your person realizes that this connection hasn't made progress in a long time. Your person realizes that they've been focused on themselves, and your person realizes that they've been sort of tight-lipped about the way that they truly feel for you. And I think that a lot of you guys have felt like they're just caught up in their own world, and have felt like you just don't matter to them. And I think that because of some of the things that they've been going through, they're going to be a lot more willing to express themselves. Some of you guys have been in this connection, or you've known this person for a really long time, and the quietness that they're giving you, or the distance that they're giving you right now, is a matter of recently. You know, it's not something that has always existed between you guys, and I sense that whatever it is that is causing the current quietness here is something that's transforming your person's ability to express themselves to you, transforming their ability to be more passionate, be more affectionate, more romantic, more loving. And I sense that you're going to see just a whole new version of them once this is over. I see you guys getting communication very soon, and I see you guys feeling like your person cares a lot about you. You know, you'll feel this tenderness and this beauty in the energy. But let's grab an animal card. from the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle, just for a message from Spirit on something you need to know about this connection. Okay, so we have the Panther. Okay, I feel like this is almost like, you know, the Panther is it's the type of hunter that sort of stalks. You know, you sort of don't know that you're being attacked by a big cat like this until they've pounced on you, right? And I feel like this is sort of this indication that there's something cooking right now. You know what I mean? There's something happening in the background that you guys aren't aware of, something happening in the night, something happening in the shadows that you guys aren't aware of. And there's a big energy, a surprising energy coming out, maybe not just even in this connection, but also in your lives, pile 4, where you're going to be kind of surprised by what's to come. Like, I feel like there's so many events, so many things that have been queuing themselves up and lurking in the night behind the scenes for you guys, and soon you're going to get that big surprise, and you're going to get something that you really weren't expecting. I think, as well as that, you know, look out for your dreams, look out for messages in your dreams or messages you get from Spirit at night, because I think that there's a higher perspective that Spirit wants you guys to have very soon, and I think that you're going to achieve that perspective by listening to the messages that you're getting from your intuition and listening to the messages that you're getting from Spirit. So I think that that's just really important for a lot of you guys, is to look at your dreams, and also I'm hearing, like, look at the messages Spirit sends you through animals as well. So the animals in your life, or perhaps seeing things in nature, or seeing animals in dreams. Try to Google that or look that up, because I think that has something to do with, again, not only this connection, but just important things you're going to need to know in your life very soon. But yeah, I see your person having sort of something that's going on behind the scenes, and having something that I think is going to be very joyful and very beautiful to tell you very soon. Something that you are going to be very thankful for, because of the passion and the honesty and authenticity in whatever this message is. But let's get some more predictions with the Black Moon Astrology Oracle, pile 4. We have Moon, Soul. I see you guys getting a lot more messages from dreams. Neptune, Sacrifice. Definitely look at your dreams. But yeah, I think that one of the biggest things is that, like, your person has almost had this wall up towards you, towards their feelings for you, because of some of the other things that have been going on in their life. And I think that soon that wall is coming down, and there will be this freely flowing sort of spigot of feelings for you, and emotion and passion. And, you know, I think that they are going to be swimming in this ocean, swimming in this emotional realm, in this emotional world that has to do with you. And I think that they are going to be willing to actually, like, navigate that and explore that and be a part of that rather than avoiding it. And so, you know, they're going to be deep in their feelings for you very soon. And I also think that it's going to be something very intuitive and something very spiritual. So again, make sure to watch your dreams, because your person might be so connected on that energetic realm that they'll perhaps be communicating with a lot of you guys in the near future, within the next few weeks. Let's grab a couple more predictions from the tarot. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, yeah, and the 5 of Cups, yeah, okay. So I think that your person has a lot of healing that they need to do, and I think that they've been trying to do that healing on their own, but Spirit is really telling them to come towards you because you can help them with that healing, because it's supposed to be a collaborative effort. It's supposed to be something you guys work on together rather than, you know, your person isolating themselves and trying to do it on their own. And so I sense from this energy that there is going to be a reunion very soon because your person has so much help that they need from you, and I think that spirit is going to call them towards you for that reason. And you know, it's like they've done a lot of the work behind the scenes. They've done a lot of the work to get themselves to this point, and now I think energetically they need your help. And so they are going to be coming in soon for that reason, to sort of finish up this journey of healing. But let's grab some messages from your person, some channeled messages here. Spirit, what does pile 4's person most want to say to them? Which of these is truest to their person's heart? Okay. I admire your maturity. I can't seem to get you off my mind. So they're thinking a lot about you guys. Physically, I'm very attracted to you. You remind me of who I truly am. It's the realest thing I've felt in a long time. I try to show you I care about you in my own way. I should be focused on other things, but I'm thinking about you. My feelings are confusing. Please help me. As we said, you know, I think they're going to sort of come in for this healing assistance here. And I should be focused on other things, but I'm thinking about you. You know, I sense is something to do with this other part of their life that they should be focused on. You know, I can't seem to get you off my mind as well. It seems like it's almost like serving as this hindrance to figuring out this other aspect of their life, or figuring out this other obstacle that's sort of keeping you apart because they can't stop thinking about you. It's almost like it's you know, stopping them from being able to make progress. I feel so much temptation, it's overwhelming. Is it really over? And I am crazy about you. So hopefully some of you guys resonated with those. The last thing that we will do is grab some letter and zodiac charms for some confirmation that this was for you. So Spirit, which of these might apply to pile 4? Which of these might apply to pile 4? Okay, so for zodiacs, you guys got Virgo, Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, and Capricorn. And then for letters, you guys got T, Y, S, D, D, I, S, X, I, and Y. So maybe that spells something out for you guys, or it could be you or your person's initials. The zodiacs could be your sun signs, or perhaps it's your big 3, but the charms don't have to apply to you at all. They are just a cherry on top for confirmation, and if the rest of the reading resonates, then it could definitely still be for you. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please don't forget to give a like and subscribe to my channel for new videos just like this. And if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading about your specific situation, I have my email in the description and in the comment section, so you guys can contact me there for some more information just about my pricing and the services that I offer and everything like that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and please don't forget to drink some water. Okay, bye bye.